Welcome back to some more XCOM. Last time we've had our first fight, but we have some wounded and we literally have no one to replace them with as of yet. So we might just have to send whoever we do have available to intercept this crash site. It said that it was like a small land-based vehicle. So I'm guessing an orc truck, although might be something else. We shall see in just a few moments. Let's begin the mission. The crash purge. Let's make sure everyone is equipped. You are not for some reason. Can you get more of that ammo? We don't have any additional ammunition. Do we have any ammo in it? No ammunition loaded. So it seems that the ammo was used up in the previous mission and we have not, maybe we haven't been able to get any new ammunition. We might not have the technology yet even produce the ammo for a heavy bolter, and it looks like we don't have much ammo for the regular bolter as well, only what in the mag. We have literally just started the game and it's a day mission. If we hover over the to battle button, we can see in the middle to the right of the feet of the zero battle, okay, day, which tells us that it's going to be a day mission, not a night one. So we should have a good visibility. Yeah, this one's still quite overburdened. You can have another, let's say, a crack grenade. You can have a frag grenade. You are overburdened, and we back to our Valkyrie heavy bolter. So it looks like it was a fighter craft. And we can see a chaos veteran cultist with what looks like a SMG or something, a knife. So let's just shoot him. He is in here. And one shot seemed to be enough. Let's maybe try to scout a little bit with our soldiers. Maybe the sister of battle from the other end. But we still cannot see anyone. It was only a small craft, so there shouldn't be a lot of enemies on this map. Let's move you here. Move this way and kneel. That's our officer. Officer has the analysis ability, and because that's the Inquisition officer, and that's like the guard veteran officer who can give a command to hunker down, which should give us some additional defense, I think. Snapshot 29, so we can kneel.
I'll clear this out.
Maybe let's not have them so close to each other, and someone on the other side as well. Servitor, look the other way, no one there as well.
I shall not fail. One strike
You
is
can
all I
kneel
need.
in here. And you can also have a body with you. 26, so you can kneel as well. Let's maybe put you here at the edge. Someone else in here. The judge. How far can you go? You can go all the way up to here, but I don't think I want to commit to that just yet. And we have our officer who can maybe stand in the door and kneel. I think the wing, yeah, the wing is over the door, so he has no visibility this way. We have no smoke grenades yet. We are researching them, so not much we can do. I suppose we can go for a salvo, like somewhere this way. But we still haven't uncovered anyone. So let's just go to the next turn. Was that a smoke grenade? It seemed like, and it was the only other person in there. So, very easy mission. 2 enemies killed. And only 2 of our people who did their reaction shots, I imagine, have gotten a little bit of additional stats. We can sell off the corpses, the makeshift grenades, and the chaos weaponry as it's tainted. The knives we can keep just in case. The slide bolter clip, can we manufacture that? We can. And we can also do the standard ones. So let's say 3 or maybe 2. And give us like 5 bolter clips. Some standard ones. And we don't seem to be able to do like any heavy. Bolt pistol. That's clip. Maybe some power cells. I'm not sure if I have any in the bank, so let's just produce a few. And we have 2 promotions. I didn't even notice we had an assassin on that mission and a stormtrooper. And they are going back to the base. And our research for smoke grenades requisition was completed, so we can allocate a new research. I think what we might do quite early, this is, I think it means that it's fairly expensive. This I think is cheaper. Assassins, agents of Inquisition. Or maybe this is cheaper. Not exactly sure, probably should look up what these icons mean. We can design or research some new bolters. Of course, we are not designing new technology, we are only using whatever standard patterns we get access to, because that would be heresy. I think let's go just for the Agents of Inquisition summons, which I think should give us a mix of different kinds of troops. And let's order up so that we have like 25 smoke grenades in total, let's say. I don't think there's anything else of interest. Light bolt pistol, we can even buy those, but we are already producing some, so that's twin heavy bolter for the aircraft, not for the weapon. So yeah, I'm not seeing that we can actually produce ammunition. And it seems like this is from the previous time. We have purchased some weapons and ammunition, grenades, and these are the smoke grenades, so we can all put all of that into our Valkyrie so that we can equip our troops. Sure, let's put the combat knights in. APKs, that will be for the heavy bolter, I think. So let's just pull all of it, put, maybe leave some, because we will probably be able to carry like one additional case of ammo. I wonder if this will allow us to shoot more in the missions. I might as well try to keep one twin heavy bolter ammo in the craft itself. What do we still have left? AP bullets for the sniper rifle. Some more Medicaid kits. And our troops. This person is very wounded. Yeah, there's 2 people left, but it will take them a lot of time. Yeah, this is the assassin. She's quite wounded, but she has gotten a rank up. So I'm not sure how. Maybe it was like delayed from the previous mission that we did. I do not see, maybe not in here. Let's go to the soldiers. We have quite a bit of things that we might be able to do later. Oath of Repentance. That would, I think that might make a Sister of Battle into Sister Repentia, which are like really good in melee, I think, but they don't really have any armor, so they would die very quickly. Induct Infratres Militia, that's just 1 airman, that we don't want to touch our airmen. Inquisitori Rosarius. Okay, this is an overview where we can quickly see if we have anyone eligible. And we are not able to train our people. I believe that the guardsmen can just train their people like passively with time in their barracks. We have a small airborne craft. Since we don't have anything else on the radar, we can just send both of them just to be safe. And we have to minimize this one, wait until the other one catches up, and then put them on cautious attack. We are getting a little bit of a damage, but the enemy was hit and crash landed. Another small stationary, which we are going to intercept with our Valkyrie once again. Another crash purge, crash site number 2. So now, do we have ammo for the large bolter? Yes, we do. But you will probably not be able to carry it. Additional, no. So let's just give you those. It's a night mission this time, unfortunately, so let's carry some electro flares with us. And we can right click to activate the grenade, so we don't have to use action points in battle, or time units as they are called in this game, to activate the electro flare. You can take a few more, you can take quite a lot, but we won't be needing that many, I don't think. You can have one activated as well. And actually, we can keep it activated, but let's remember about our new smoke grenades that we should be handing out to some of our people. You're okay, you're over encumbered as well. I think the Sister of Battle is near the entrance, or close to the outside as we start the battle, so she will be able to throw a smoke grenade. Let's take another electrifier. It's a small craft, so we couldn't be encountering a lot of enemies, I think, just as previously. You can see a Chaos Guards woman. Let's give her a taste of some lead, and we can see that their craft has indeed crashed. Oh, this is the one. These are some ruins of some bunkers, it would seem.
Time for some payback.
And we can see that it's, I think it's not maybe like super dark, but it's fairly dark. These we can throw very far away as they are very light. To throw a small grenade, 33 points, so we can move in here and wait maybe a little bit. Because the smoke grenade will also obscure our vision. We have too many support servitors, although I suppose it's because we don't have enough soldiers, so they are just, we can take them, so why shouldn't we? And the sister has a grenade as well. She can move out and kneel. And this guy has an electro flare that he might want to throw somewhere this way maybe. And we have spotted a Chaos Penitent with a knife. We can take some snapshots his way. You cannot see me yet, I might just leave you on Overwatch, although we will throw... I guess then we don't have to throw the smoke in here maybe, because he's only have a knife and we want our people to be able to see him as he approaches. When you kneel, you cannot see them. Maybe let's try some more snuff, not hit, not inspire. I'm putting the sword instead of the multi-pistol. And you can kneel again. We will throw another electro flare, maybe somewhere in here. Well, last time it was only 2 people, so maybe this time it will be the same.
I am ever vigilant.
You cannot do any reaction fire. You can do a burst. So let's move you up. You can even see him. Let's just... yeah. You won't be able to because she has that grenade in her hand. So she can just kneel for now. And we have one last person. 14 for a snapshot, but his angle will not be correct. Maybe in here? Is it over the heads of these guys? And we had indeed gotten him, and because it was like a penitent, he had a suicide vest on him, which promptly exploded. So let's try to conceal ourselves with a smoke grenade in case someone goes out and shoots at us. We might as well just blindly fire like this way, for example. Might have cleared some of these cacti or hit someone. Let's go to the next turn. We were under fire. We have 4 enemies visible. A Night Sister Sniper, probably our primary target. Chaos Cultist with an auto pistol, it seems like, and 2 penitents with knights, but they do explode when they are taken care of, so we do not want that as well. Okay, and it seems like this might have taken care of either both of these penitents or even the third person that was with them. They might have gotten caught in the explosion as well. Let's try a little bit of counter sniping before we use the Valkyrie onboard bolter, so that our troops might be able to gain at least a little bit of experience. That was a good shot. That got rid of them, but there is still someone, so that last person probably wasn't caught in the blast, or maybe they were, but it didn't have quite the result that we would like. Let's move some more of our people this way. They can still guard here, maybe throw another more light this way. The judge should probably be advancing towards the enemy. The rest can kneel. We have a sniper here in the back that we also might want to put forward with. And let's see the next turn. It sounded to me like they went back into their aircraft.
Yes, of course I'll help.
So it seems that we really do have to start pushing in. Now we can see they are just in front of the entrance. Maybe some incendiary rounds their way. No joy. We do have the snipers, which probably have higher chance. They dodged.
Yes, of course I'll help.
An auto shot. This is very inaccurate. We just have to hope that we get lucky. Again, we have not hit them. We have another sniper in here, but he needs a lot of time units for an aimed shot. And that's all a hit, and the enemy was eliminated. 7 enemies dispatched. 4 other people got a little bit more experience. Okay, and we get some items that we can sell. And the combat knights, we don't need any more combat knives. Some more chaos weapons and a call pattern and stalker pattern. I'm not familiar with those, so let's leave them for now. Yes, let's purchase the electro flares that we've used. And once we get back into our base, I would like to take a look at the stalker pattern, the call pattern. I am not getting, maybe on the inventory screen. Let's go into the plane crew equipment inventory. That's the Godwin. We first have to move them into the craft to actually be able to see them there. Yes, the bolters, some more clips that we manufactured, some more last pistol cells, and some more last gun cells. Sure, let's take those grenades in as well. And that should be okay. And now inventory, bolter, stalker pattern. Now we can see. It's the recoil of 40, so it requires quite a lot of strength. It's two-handed, aim shot 22 because it has a scope, and it's using standard bolt clips, which I think these are light. These are the standard, so we have ammo for it. The call pattern as well, 40 strength required. And this one looks like it has 5 shots using the auto fire, which I think is more than usual. The Godwin, for example, has only 3, and it has the same recoil. So yes, and the Godwin is using the light clips, I think? No, it's using the standard as well. So I don't think we have people aside for our Sister of Battle who are quite strong enough. I suppose we could give it to the officer. Do we have anyone else with a strength that high? This officer from the guardsmen is not very strong, so yeah, it seems like the Inquisition officer. Now, do we want more sniping or do we want more auto fire? What's the range with the auto? Snapshot 16. So is the auto fire the same range but less accuracy? I think it looks that way. 16 is quite alright. How about the stalker? Aimed, shot range 22 and 16. Yeah, so this is a bit more, but let's go with this one. And the strength is so high that they can even carry all of these grenades as well. I'm not sure what these ammo types actually do. Penetrator, I imagine, is armor piercing, but the metal storm frag, so that might be kind of like a high explosive, I suppose. Let's maybe load that and we will see if it keeps it in the magazine loaded the next mission that we get. So we still have quite a lot of time to wait before our wounded recuperate. Can we maybe get more adepts? Well, I suppose we have to check first. We have still 10 lab space available. And we can recruit soldiers, but we can recruit more adepts to get quicker research. Electro flares, general stores, more production, and we have our adepts that we want to put into work as quick as possible. I went from poor to average progress, so it should come a bit quicker. Still 5 days for more living quarters, standard bolt clips, light bolt clips, and we have completed the research for summoning agents of Inquisition, so I believe we should get some more soldiers that way. And next, maybe just go for the weapons requisition. Militarum light bolters, master crafted combi bolter Umbra with a grenade launcher, maybe? So maybe let's go with that instead. A large. It is stationary currently, but I think this is to an aircraft, and I'm not sure if we are quite ready to go for a large, especially since we are missing some troops. Okay, let's RTB. Doesn't seem like it's going to do anything. It did take off. I'm not sure if we can get our second craft that quickly. It seems like we are going to be tailing it. Okay, let's start attacking. Okay, it's not the largest that I've seen in this game. And it crash lands. So we do have a large crashed stationary target. But are we going to get more soldiers? Because currently we are quite short. Yeah, even with our 4 or 3 servitors we still have space left. Not enough crack missiles to rearm. So we want to purchase these crack missiles. Let's go with 20 for now. They are not very expensive. Imperial agents arrive. That's what I want to see, but this was this actually more soldiers? This was only their equipment, it seems, so hopefully we should get soldiers soon as well. We have more living quarters, but we have no more lab space available. We are still not getting any more soldiers. Another large at ground level. It looks like maybe it's not an aircraft this time. But just to be safe, let's send both of our fighters. And let's start the attack. They are firing back. They are now in the bolter range as they are out of missile, and the enemy was destroyed. The other one unfortunately despawned. Let's maybe wait a little bit longer and we finally get a few more people. So let's maybe have only one support servitor. And let's see, who do we have in here? An assassin. Let's take a look at the soldier screen first. We got 2 more Frateris militia. We get an assassin in a advanced assassin body glove, but the fire accuracy is very low. They are all about getting quickly into the fight and going melee, so they might not be able to live very long. We have a stormtrooper, a priest, and a priestly robe, which I imagine doesn't offer much defense. Do they have any priestly powers to speak of? I'm not sure. They don't have any kind of staff, so I'm not sure. There is a psyker with a staff, and that's our officer. So maybe let's put... we have 4 space. Let's put the psyker, the stormtrooper, the assassin, and one of the frateris. And let's take a look. We did get more equipment along with them before the troops themselves came to us. Adeptus scope autogun. We already had one. An eviscerator, which I think is like a 2-handed melee chain sword. And 2 melted grenades. So it looks like we didn't get anything specifically like new outside of the eviscerator. You don't have that much strength. You won't be able to use that, but neither this one. Too big of a recoil. Maybe the solo scoped light bolter and some grenades to go with that. Maybe one more smoke grenade. You have the assassin with the eviscerator. Strength required 35. A lot of melee damage. And it is two-handed indeed. But she has a lot of strength. Maybe the melt-a-bomb or melt grenade. And a crack grenade for you. The stormtrooper. We could give him a long glass. It's not so heavy. And some grenades as well. And as for the psyker, I believe we cannot tell what this staff does, but I think it's one-handed. And we can give him the bolt pistol, a recoil of 20, so that's a bit too much for him, so unfortunately he's going to be using the guard last pistol, which only is capable of inaccurate snapshots. And like medium range, let's say. Although he can do quite a few of them. It's not expensive on the time units. Another grenade and a crack. It's a little bit over your weight, but you should be okay. And so now we can attempt to do the large crash site. Before that, let's make a safety save. So let's send our Valkyrie this way. It's going to be a night mission, it seems like. So let's again give them some electro flares right into their hands. Some spares. It is a large this time, so there might be quite a lot more enemies that we are going to be seeing in this battle. You have a lot of weight to spare. The assassin can take one more. You can take one into your equipment. And that seems to be it. Do we have anything else in here that we would want? A melt grenade. But maybe instead of the electroflares we can put in the pocket and melt grenade will fit in here. A chainsword, a light chainsword. Most of our people are using two-handed weapons. So I think it looks like we are okay with our equipment, so let's go to battle. We can see that the large is in there, and we already see two people at our backs, which is not ideal. So I suppose we can start with throwing the smoke grenade. We can move to the side and kneel. The assassin needs 19 units, unfortunately, so she won't be quite able to make it, so she can maybe throw a grenade, a crack, into the Night Sister Sniper. 53 to throw. And she did go down. You can maybe hide behind that tree. And we still have a Chaos Priest, which might be able to do some Chaos Sorcery against our troops. Let's see if we can snipe him from the distance. It looked like it should have been a hit, but was not effective. Let's move forward and maybe shed some light around this guy so we can see him better. It's 18 for a snapshot. And we got rid of him. That's really good. Let's move out and throw it. I think that's the entrance to the aircraft. So we should probably be able to see that well. And we will want to throw a smoke grenade in here as well. Maybe move aside this way. Maybe let's move the judge in here and just to be safe, throw the electro flare maybe here first. Looks like it's clear.
The Emperor protects.
Let's move out. And maybe throw another one somewhere in the back in here. Don't see anyone yet. We have another primed smoke grenade which we can throw to here just to be completely safe. Let's move the Psyker out and hiding under the wing of the Valkyrie for now. Move out and throw your Electroflare more to the back. And Neil, the sister, can throw her grenade towards where we are going to be advancing in the next turns. And Neil, we have our officer with a primed Electroflare, and we can see a Night Lord Marine with a bolt pistol and a chain axe. It seems like that's something that we do not like to see. It's 22 to throw, so I think it's a little bit cheaper to hide it in our pocket. 25, auto shot 0. And it takes 22, so we can kneel and take 2 snapshots. One did seem to hit, and we have the high explosive rounds, unfortunately, which are probably not so good against armor. You can do a snapshot. This will definitely not be able to. The gun on our Valkyrie. You have a burst weapon. Let's move you out here maybe. And you. And you have the long glass, I believe. The standard pattern long glass. Can you shoot them? Nope. And I'm afraid that this is all of our people. That's just a hit with the staff. Here you have a thunderclap for 20. Going through our people, but yeah, it seems like everyone went already. So we shall see whether the Chaos Space Marine will kill any of our people now. So we were spotted. A Frateris has been killed. And now we can't see anyone anymore. Maybe our assassin can move forward and be able to spot them. Yes, there is a Night Raptor with a jetpack, the Marine we saw earlier, and a Chaos Guardswoman. And you do not have, you have the Melta. So we can go with that first. 53 time units. And it looks like it's going to be harder to toss this one. And here is still in range. And can you move a little bit back, or you could kneel, or maybe hide behind the trees? That seems to be the safest option. So now we can see them well, at least. And the fire should be good against the Guardswoman, I think. The stats on the armors are, I think they include resistance to fire effects, but I do not know what the stats on their armor are. It seems like the Melta might have been affected because he came down. This is a bolt gun. He came down in 2 shots. So good for us. A burst fire with 48 accuracy You have to move up just a little bit. We can do 2 burst fires. And we are getting some good hits, and he went down. So it seems like the Melta grenade was quite effective. Our officer maybe step in front of the assassin. Still can't see. Now you can see them. Auto shot with 0 accuracy. Yeah, it's way beyond the range of an auto shot, and the high explosive round was effective against the guard woman. But we did hear a lot of movement inside of the craft itself, in between the turns. So it seems, hopefully, they will come out. But we will probably, at some point before finishing this mission, will have to storm this downed craft, which will be quite risky, I imagine, but we will going to be seeing that in the next episode.